storage site of the Dearborn Assembly Plant. This place was actually designed to be flexible, with the person in the center of how we design the workstation and how we deliver the vehicle.
This is the robot for the battery installation. These are high voltage batteries that power the entire vehicle. It'll give our customers 320 miles of range from an extended range battery perspective with 563 horsepower, 0 to 60 in mid 4 seconds.
This is where we integrate the battery into the frame, which we build upside down, and then these huge robots take it and flip it over, and we put on an automated guided vehicle, and then takes it out to be assembled.
And here you can see the chassis with the frame and the battery, as well as our rear motor. These dual motors, standard for this vehicle, gives it 4x4 all the time. You couple that with the rear independent suspension, and it provides the Lightning with a really wonderful drive.
We looked at all the cool stuff that's underneath the frame, the battery, the stators that make it go. But this is where we take the cab and we marry it to the body. This is the most exciting thing for me because it starts to look like an F-150 Lightning. Not only this is an amazing advanced manufacturing facility, but I truly believe we have the best employees to deliver the F-150 Lightning.
Can you believe the customer demand? In response, we're going to be doubling the capacity here to 150,000 units in mid-2023.
So fall of 2020, we broke ground. 1 year later, in 21, the building's up, and here we are today.
I can't wait till we get this truck out to our customers so that it can take over the highways of America.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's insane. Oh, yeah.
What a freaking train! It's like I can't even do it. I can't even kick the accelerator now. It is insane. All right, you ready?
So awesome.
I'm Megan Gieske. I work at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center. I specialize in the pre-delivery area, making sure trucks make it through end of line and out of the plant in a good working order. So I'm actually the 10th person in my family line to work at the Rouge facility, let alone Ford itself.
Well, your whole families have been a Ford family for many generations,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I can relate. Are you fifth generation?
I am. I'm fifth generation. My great-great-grandfather worked here at the Rouge facility when it basically opened, so.
I bet he knew my great-grandfather. I'm one generation ahead of you, but a lot of years ahead of you, too.
And having my great-grandfather, my grandfather, my parents, myself, not my daughter Megan, working with all those generations at Ford, I guess you could say Ford is probably in our blood and her blood, and it means the world to us. And having her launch this vehicle now at the Rouge, I guess words just can't explain enough how we feel.
My grandmother Irene, she actually died a year ago this past Saturday. She was definitely a huge supporter of me coming to work at Ford. I think she was the most excited out of all of us when I announced that I was actually going to come work here. Yep, sorry. I was about to get emotional. I was trying to stop myself. I can't imagine what she would think seeing this vehicle out in the world and knowing that I was a part of it.
So, what do you like best about working at Ford?
I think just like the tight-knit environment we have here. Our team, specifically with program management, is kind of just like one big family. There's a lot of us, and everyone's from all different locations and areas with different experiences. But we have a ton of fun.
So I love to hear you say fun because, so often we don't talk about that. And if you can't have fun working on stuff like this,
right.
I mean, come on, really? And fun ought to be part of what we do because people get so passionate about what we make.
Right.
Our customers have fun with it. We should have fun, too.
All right, guys. Okay, head back.
Head back. Everybody ready?
You guys ready for this?
Ready?
Ready?
Okay.
No!
That's ridiculous.
Sweet Jesus. Are we in a truck or are we in an airplane?
I think what you want for your child is that they have a job that turns them on and they have fun at. I mean, she just has a blast doing this. I think she feels kind of like I do. I got paid at Ford for 30 years for a hobby. That's what it was for me, and I had a great time doing it.
Please welcome F-150 Lightning Launch Supervisor, Megan Gieske.
Good afternoon, everybody. All I can say is, wow, what an honor it is to be here. In a moment, you're going to hear from another multi-generational member of the Ford family, Bill Ford. The history we share shows why, for so many employees, Ford is a family company. My family came to America in 1906, and for over a century working at Ford, they have witnessed the birth of the automobile and have been a part of its evolution. The company gave my family a livelihood through the Great Depression and World War II. My great-grandmother Mary was a bench worker at the Highland Park plant. There is a long tradition of 4 generations of women in my family working at Ford. So in many ways, Ford Motor Company helped us achieve the American dream. I hope my great-great-grandfather would be happy to see this moment in our history. I think Bill's great-grandfather would be too. On behalf of all of us on the F-150 Lightning team, we're so pumped to share this moment with you. It's time to have some fun. Are you ready, folks? Here to tell us more, it's my pleasure to introduce our Executive Chair, Bill Ford.
Well, hi, everybody, and thank you, Megan. Families like yours are really what make Ford a special company. 5 generations in your case. I'm the 4th, my daughter's the 5th, and I hope we have a 6th coming up really soon. But Megan really is the result of all her family's dreams. And now she's doing something beyond their wildest imagination. She's building this truck. And everybody, welcome to the Rouge. Thanks. This has always been much more than just a factory. It's the beating heart of this company, a source of pride and opportunity for generations of American workers. And the Rouge has always been special to me personally. Here on a site that's more than 100 years old, we've built everything from the Model A to the Mustang to the F-150, the best-selling truck in America for 45 years in a row. And 3.5 years ago, I stood here and I promised that someday, when we built the best-selling electric truck in America, we'd build it right here. Now that was pretty ambitious because we hadn't even broken ground yet on this facility. But our amazing team got it done. And the wait is over, and that day has arrived. This is history in the making, and it's something I've been dreaming about for a long time. Remember, there was a time not too long ago when some people dismissed the Rouge as nothing more than an old, polluted tract of land. Some executives said we should shut it down and walk away. But I would never allow them to throw away the heart of the Ford Motor Company. And instead, I pointed out my window at the Rouge and I said, if we really want to make a difference, let's make this the greenest plant in the world. And that's what the team did. And now, with the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center, the plant that defined the future of manufacturing in America is defining it again, all over again. This moment is every bit as important to this company and to this country as when the Model T first started rolling off the assembly line. Back then, we were the first company to bring automobiles to everybody. Now, we're the first company to build electric trucks for everybody, way ahead of anyone else. Lightning is the only all-electric truck that's built Ford tough, built for America, and built right here. As ambitious as it was to build this truck, the truck itself is actually even more ambitious. This truck is going to change everything. It has capabilities that nobody has ever seen. So even if you've been an F-150 owner for years, you've never experienced anything like Lightning. Lightning will change the way America works. People are going to love this truck. And I just want to thank all of you for making it possible. I can't fully express the gratitude and pride that I feel today for the ingenuity and hard work of the Ford and UAW teams, for all the painstaking labor of everyone at Dearborn Stamping, the Van Dyke Electric Powertrain Center, the Rossonville Components Plant, and everyone right here at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center. Today is your day. I know it meant a lot of late nights, long weekends, and time away from your family. But you all make generations of workers who have called the Rouge their home extremely proud. You're on the front lines of Ford's and America's new era in electric manufacturing. And the Rouge plant and this plant are leading the way. The next revolution in American manufacturing is here. And it's a Ford revolution. And now, I'd like you to hear from the people of the Rouge about the future of manufacturing. Thank you.
When I walk into the turnstiles every morning, I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be a part of something innovative. We're like a family here.
I love Rhonda.
I love you too.
I'm excited. I get up every day at 3:30, excited to come to work.
I'm glad y'all chose to talk to us.
Because you want to know what we do and how we do it.
I always did like putting things together. I learned that it takes teamwork.
People outside of Ford ask you where you work at Ford, and you tell them the Electric Vehicle Center, building the Lightning, and they have tons of questions.
You know, when you tell them you work in the factory, they think, oh, with a bunch of men. And you're thinking, like, you haven't been in the factory lately.
The people next to you, these operators are experts. They make it look easy. It's not easy.
A lot of times, production tends to get forgotten about, right? We were absolutely instrumental in what is actually needed for our operators. So process standpoint, the ergonomic standpoint.
I didn't even know what ergonomics was when I started. But now you see it, it's all through here.
Everything over here is new to us.
It's the wave of the future. I'm excited to be a part of it. I have 10 years here.
Been here for about 10 years now.
20 years.
27 years.
Coming up on 28. 29 years.
Almost 32 years I retired. The opportunity arose to be a part of this lightning project. So it was a rather short retirement, about 12 hours.
Rhonda, she's like, look at her. She's always looking out for people. And we all in this together.
Everyone working together, they can accomplish anything.
Quality goes up.
Quality goes up, the morale.
That's exactly it. Everything feels new. It feels different. It feels like we're moving into a whole new era and we're doing it together.
I started in '94. Whole different culture, completely different atmosphere, different environment, different structure. So we can make what I consider one heck of a vehicle.
In my 32 years at Ford, this is the most excitement around a vehicle I've seen.
Everybody all in, willing to say we're willing to do something different, right? So I'm really proud of this team, how we work together, both hourly and salary. Everybody's been great, just understanding what we have to do and work together for that one goal.
Please welcome UAW Region 1A Director, Laura Dickerson.
Brothers and sisters of the UAW, today we stand on historic ground to make more history at this iconic site for UAW Ford members and Ford Motor Company. I'm Laura Dickerson, Director of UAW Region 1A. Standing in for two great national leaders in the automotive industry, UAW President Ray Curry and UAW Ford Vice President Chuck Browning. We are pleased to be here to celebrate with Executive Chair Bill Ford, CEO Jim Farley, engineers, dealers, and of course, the UAW Ford members who made this day possible. Our UAW members who work here today stand in the shadows of hundreds of thousands of past UAW members who worked at this site and made automotive history over and over again. I want to thank the members of UAW Local 600, along with President Bernie Rickey, Chairman Nick Catalis, and the leadership team from the local, whose hard work helped land this groundbreaking vehicle right here at the Rouge. Today, through hard work, quality building, and problem solving, we launched the electrification of America's best-selling vehicle, the Ford F-150. The F-150 Lightning we are building is the only full-size electric pickup available now with a starting price less than $40,000 for customers across the U.S. from this ultra-modern Rouge Electric Vehicle Center within our historic Rouge complex. So today, we salute the men and women who have made the Rouge the legendary auto assembly plant it has been through history. And we take a moment to celebrate the launch of this new era of vehicles assembled right here by UAW members in that great tradition. Our members are proud of their legacy, and the Lightning today becomes part of the legacy of UAW Local 600 and our heritage at the Rouge. Today, brothers and sisters, we launched the future, the Ford F-150 Lightning, made in America, made by UAW Ford members. Okay, who's ready to see what our people in this state-of-the-art facility are capable of? It's time to see some of the first F-150 Lightnings rolling off our assembly line. Take a look.
Can a truck change everything? Well, it can change our company, pointing the way forward for 180,000 of us across the globe towards a digital future with connected experiences and over-the-air updates. It can change the Rouge yet again, helping write the next chapter of American manufacturing. It can change the way we build forever, creating state-of-the-art, zero-waste to landfill facilities that change communities and regions along the way. It can change how Americans, how the world, feels about electric vehicles. It can change who we think drives a truck, who drives an EV, who drives a Ford. That's a lot for one truck to do, but this thing's just getting started. Turn it on, and it will change how you think about driving, about towing, hauling, about powering a campsite or a work site. It's the only EV that's an F-150, the only EV built for tough, the only EV smart enough, fast enough, tough enough to carry our name. So can this truck change everything? Well, let's find out.
Please welcome Ford Motor Company Chief Executive Officer, Jim Farley.
Mike was telling me a joke. That was a good joke, Mike. Thank you. How about these trucks? Is that awesome or what? Bill, as you said, this is really history in the making, and it's your vision that's now come to life. I want to echo something that Bill said right off the bat. This day would not be possible if not for the men and women at the Rouge. Our UAW partners, all of our suppliers, everyone in the Ford family who worked together and did whatever it took to get the range a little longer, the payload a little higher, the software smarter, the frunk a little bigger. We have team members from the Rouge here, like Brian Palmer and Ken Haddishell, who believe in this truck so much that they're going to purchase one themselves, and they're going to be able to build their own truck. Pretty cool. We have engineers like Linda Zhang and Darren Palmer. You guys here? Just raise your hand. Some are here? All right. No exaggeration, they have dedicated their life to this project for the last several years. We have Bernie Rickey, Laura Dickerson, and Nick Cortellis from the UAW representing all of our workers here on the site at the Rouge who are going to build this truck. Thank you so much. You did whatever it took You met us at this moment. That's when Ford is at its best. It began with the Model T and the moving assembly line to put our country on wheels. Then the B-24 Liberators when we went to war. And the ventilators when the pandemic hit the United States. And so many more instances. Whenever the world needed us, we met the moment with American ingenuity and American muscle. And right now, the world needs zero emissions vehicles. And more importantly, it needs us to bring them to the many, not just the few. And that's why we built these trucks specifically. They are not a vanity project. There are no gimmicks. This is not for PR or for Wall Street. We built a truck so people can use it in their daily lives. The F-150, as Bill said, is the best-selling truck in the United States for 45 years straight, and the best-selling vehicle in this country for a damn good reason. And every one of those reasons is in the DNA of every one of these Lightnings. But I'll tell you what, electrification gives you features you've never seen in a truck before. Instant torque, incredible acceleration. I've driven on the track, and the president said it best. This sucker is quick. 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. I mean, that is supercar category. And it tows with ease, like there's nothing behind you. And the ride is so smooth, you'd swear you were in a Lincoln. You won't believe this is a truck. And you want power for your hobbies and your life? Lightning is a 10 kilowatt power plant, but on wheels. You can move it wherever you want. And to get that power to your life, yeah, we put 2 outlets in the cab, but we put 4 in the front and 5 in the bed. More than that, though, it's an open platform for our customers and the innovation and creativity that they'll apply and use this truck for. Listen to this. How about a ripping 20,000 sheets of plywood with your circular saw with 1 charge? 20,000 sheets. Or an off-grid wedding in Yosemite. Or a block party that lasts a weekend and the next week. You can even charge other EVs for your friends that own Teslas. That wasn't fair, was it? But so what? We're going to find out all sorts of crazy usages for that 10 kilowatts that we never imagined. I can't wait to see all of that. And plug it in overnight, and you got a full charge every morning, unlike your ICE F-150, 320-mile range every morning. It can power your home in an outage, and we know that's a real thing at Ford. And because Lightning offers this bidirectional power with solar energy integration, you can actually power not only your house, zero emissions, but your truck too. It's got a mega power frunk that's tough enough to carry 400 pounds of concrete, but is waterproof enough for your dirtiest gear. And hell, you tell me how many beers you'll be able to fit in that frunk during your tailgate. We even gave it a cabin like a hotel suite. It's got more shoulder room and more leg room than any EV on the market. It is so much larger than any EV you've ever sat in. But Lightning is so much more than just space and power and payload and propulsion. Our customers are going to love the digital experience. In fact, the one thing that we heard from customers is they're just blown away at the information, the way it's displayed. And you know, this truck is going to evolve every night with over-the-air updates. In the morning, when you get in, you're going to get new features. Maybe it's more range, new driving modes. There's endless ways that we will take advantage of all the embedded cameras, the lights at night, the scales are on board. Just wait to see what those OTAs do for features as you own the truck. Every morning, something's different. It's like a smartphone that can tow 10,000 pounds. And with Blue Cruise, Lightning drivers can go hands-free in many highway conditions. In fact, now at Ford, our customers have done more than 2.5 million miles hands-free. And, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions about truck owners, but we know at Ford, they love their technology, and they're going to love this truck, as Bill said. And if you've never bought a Ford before, welcome to our family. You, our customers, are going to get capability no other EV truck can ever offer, but for thousands of dollars less than our competitors' trucks, whenever they actually go on sale. Our truck is here today because we rolled up our sleeves. We rediscovered our roots around innovation. We worked together, and now we're busting our butts to make more of these. Demand for Lightning has literally pushed out the walls of this building where we are twice. Right in the middle of the first expansion, we went right to the team and said, that's great, but can you make the factory a little bigger? We've expanded this plant to produce 150,000 Lightnings a year. That's a lot of jobs here in America. And we're not going to stop with this beautiful truck. We will produce 600,000 EVs a year by the end of next year. I wish we could bring you all down there, but we're already pushing dirt down in Blue Oval City in Tennessee for another electric pickup truck that's different than this one. So, we're going to be ready for 2 million electric vehicles 4 years from now. We have every intention of being the #1 electric pickup maker, and then, with the huge investments, $50 billion in EVs, battery manufacturing, our expanded lineup, which you have not seen yet, we plan to challenge Tesla and all comers to become the top EV maker in the world. That's something that no one would have believed just 2 years ago from us. Take a look at this truck and believe it. A truck that's made in America. A truck that's made in Detroit. And it's built Ford tough. I believe that the industrial Midwest can be the center of innovation again, and that Ford can lead, as Bill said. Today is as much about who we are as where we're going as a company and as a country. Bold, innovative, forward-thinking, and yes, proud as hell. We want Ford to win this race, not for Wall Street, not for the profits, but for our team, our communities where they live, of course our planet, and most of all, our incredible customers. We spoke to a few of them before the launch today, and I want you to hear from them, not me, of what they said about this truck. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Darren Palmer, and I'm obsessed with talking to our customers about what they're going to do with our trucks. So I'd like to call a few of our reservationists today and see what they think.
Hello.
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 Hi, good afternoon. I heard that you ordered an F-150 Lightning, is that correct?
We did, yes.
I do have an order in. I'm very excited about it.
But first of all, could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a high school teacher here in Middletown, Delaware.
We own a home remodeling company, NG Platinum Homes.
We own a Tesla, which is going to be traded in for this Ford.
I'm originally from California. My wife is in the military, and I also do contracting work with the military.
I'm at Ford Motor Company, 27 years, almost 28.
Can you tell me, what is it like to be building your own truck?
Not too many people can actually say that, right? It's some part of history.
How are you planning to use it?
We have a couple ranches that belong to our family, so we plan to utilize it fully like a pickup truck.
So what do you like about electric vehicles?
The convenience. I think they make the best daily drivers of any car. You're waking up every day with a completely full tank, so to speak, right?
They're super low maintenance. You don't need to change any oil. I'm going full electric from this point on.
And are there any particular features that you're looking forward to using in the truck?
At the sticks where I am, we're kind of a lot of farmland here in Middletown, and so we lose power occasionally. So this Pro Power onboard structure with the intelligent backup is going to be awesome.
The other one that I really like is the Mega Power front.
I have an electric scooter, and so the onboard charging, being able to plug things up, so have extended time to be out with my family.
Well, I'm looking forward to the day when you first drive it, because it's like nothing else. And so speaking of that, I've got a little surprise for you. I would love to invite you to come down to the Rouge Electric Vehicle Centre in Dearborn and come and celebrate the launch with us.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. I would love to do that. What an amazing event that would be.
I would love to be a part of that event.
Thank you so much for talking to me today. I'm looking forward to seeing you over there.
Can't wait.
And our owners were able to drive the truck, and hopefully you had a good time here. Understand what you got? All right. To all of you customers here today, thank you for joining us on this very special day. It wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you for trusting us at Ford. We don't take your trust lightly. On behalf of the team here, let's hear it for all of our Lightning customers. Thank you. Okay, here's the plan. Trucks are rolling off the line today. I'm pleased to share with you that we will begin shipping Lightnings in the coming days, starting with our Pro Series. I can't wait to hear what you think when you're using your F-150. Send us your pictures. That's exactly why we built it. And buckle up, because we're just getting started, folks. I've never been more excited about our future than I am today. To everyone here and all of you watching on the broadcast, thank you so much for sharing this moment for us at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center. Let's go make history, folks.